computer. Woohoo, recording in process.
Oh.
Okay. So welcome. That must mean that we're down to business. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun, do some meditations. You know yourself that I usually just kind of wait and see what we're going to do. The last couple of times actually I made a program because I keep a wee note in it if I ever do. And I quite like doing that sometimes because then I see what we've done month to month. So that I'm not doing the same kind of things all the time. And it keeps it all a bit different. But do you know what I really felt like doing tonight actually? And it just kind of came in not long before we came together. I fancy doing a little bit of work with the angels this evening in our meditation. So, does that appeal to anyone?
Yeah. Yes.
So I thought what we'd do is I've got this really special prayer for the angels, if you like. Okay. And what we do is opening up a healing space. What is such a different way to start monthly meditation. I've never done this before on monthly meditation. I occasionally do this with groups. Lisa might remember us doing this at some point in the past. But essentially what we're going to do, if everyone's good with it, is we're going to open up a healing space in our own homes tonight. Okay. And then we're going to do Angelic garden a wee bit later, so that when you go into your spiritual garden, it's actually one of the angels that we're bringing in just now, and we're going to call that Angelic garden. So that's a brand new meditation for us. It's always nice to do something completely new, isn't it? It's always lovely to do that. So I thought we would do that. Obviously, we're not going to go into the garden just now. We like to do our breathing and we like to get centered, open our chakras, connect with the earth, connect with the heavens, and all that lovely stuff that we do on a Friday night. But what I thought we would do is, does everyone know the north, south, east, and west? Anyone got a compass? I know that facing that way is south because that's my south facing window and that's where the sun comes in. And the other window that you can see that way is north. You only get sun in the morning and at night in the summertime there. So I know that my north, east, south, and west. Do you all know your north, south, east, and west in the room you're in just now? Would you like to have a little think about that?
No.
Just think about what time of the day the sun comes in the window. Okay, if it comes in the morning, it's east. If it comes in during the day, it's south. If it comes in the afternoon, it's west. If you don't get sun much in your window, it's probably north. So if you're looking at your window just now, okay, what direction are you looking at then? I mean, that's the easiest way I can say it. If you get sun from the first thing, it's east. Okay, if you get the sun during the day and for most of the day, your window's south. All right. Yes. If you get sun in the afternoon and going on later, then it's probably west. And if you only see a wee bit of sun in the summer through one of the windows, your window, then it'll be north. So you just have to know your north, south, east, and west for this. Sorry, I should have supplied compass. Should have supplied everyone with a compass before we came online to do it. Oh, but it's a lovely exercise, right? Okay. Because we're going to do this together, all right? So what we're doing here is we are opening a space, okay? We're opening a healing space for the archangels. It's very, very lovely. I think I might have done it once before, but not online. It's been years. So what we do when we're calling in, we're going to open this space, okay? And at the end of the evening, we close the space down. So all we do to close the space down is we face north, south, east, and west, and we touch our hands on the ground, and I will guide you through that. Okay. Seem to have lost someone. I'm sure they'll come back. The angels will bring them back to us. Whoever just went there, angels bring them back. But actually, in this, we connect as well with Gaia. And we also connect with creation, okay? And what we do is we stand and we face the direction and we put our hands out like that, okay? So you're going to be moving around your room a wee bit. And what we do is we start off with the south, So that's dead easy for me. It's that way where the sun shines during the day. Okay, don't worry. I mean, the angels aren't going to judge you if you've not got a compass and your protractor's not exactly precisely to the degree correct. It's the intention that really matters, but it is quite nice to do it properly, of course, as it is anything that we do. So what we do at first is we stand south, okay, and put our hands like that, and I'm going to read out the calling, okay, and you can just feel it, just listen to the words, okay. Actually, I wonder if this is possible for me to do something here.
See, another way to do it.
I've got it on my phone.
Yeah, I'm just wondering about that. But well, I know I'm south of Glasgow.
No, I don't mean that.
Glasgow's that way.
I'm not worried about that anymore. Wonder how I do this. What I'm trying to do is actually take a picture of this, okay, the prayer, so that I could show it on the screen for you, so that you actually have the words. That's my thinking here. Wish I'd thought of that before I went on, because it's going to look. Let me try it anyway. Yes, let's just try it, shall we? Photo. And everyone will wonder, what on earth is this? Post. Give it a wee second. Screen share. And here. And then I'm going to go in here. And then I'm going to go here. Excuse me, stuff. Busy. I'm a busy man, as you can see, all these pages that won't let go away that bit at the top. Thank you. So I can get into my bar here. So I've just uploaded it on my phone, and I'm just bringing it up here on screen. So let's go. Synergy Reiki Studio. Yeah, here's that. Here it's. Yay! It's worked! Hurrah! Yay! Okay, sometimes I feel like a dinosaur with technology. Now, I'll read it to you, okay? But it's there, and I'll put it back up. I'll leave it on the page for you, okay?
Is it on synergy page?
Sorry? I didn't hear what someone...
Is it on the synergy page?
Yes, I've just brought it up on the screen in front. This is on Synergy Reiki Studio, and it's there in front of you if you're looking at the screen. The whole thing is there.
Oh, okay.
So you don't need to do anything. I've put it on Synergy for you, and I've put it up on the screen right now. You see?
Oh no, it's just because I was going to open it up on Synergy, so it was easier to read.
All right, I got you. Yeah. That's where I put it. Okay. So, don't be too concerned about the technicalities. What the important thing is if we stand, okay? Let's stand and let's take a couple of deep breaths together, and just notice the contact between your feet and the ground below. Breathe into your tummy. We're going to take 3 deep, full body breaths here. Okay? So with your next in breath, just imagine that you're pulling the energy from the center of the earth all the way up into your body, and feel that energy flow all the way up to your crown. And imagine that energy just now coming out your crown, traveling all the way up through the sky, through the universe, and into the divine light of creation. Welcome, Kamala. And if you'd like to face south just now and put both your hands out. And we're just going to repeat or listen to my words and think about them, because that will help this happen for you. We're opening a healing space in your home just now. To the winds of the south, Archangel Raphael, come bring your emerald healing light to fill us. Help us let go of all that holds us back from our highest potential. Help us release the past that no longer serves us. And I take a little bow. And then we're just going to turn round 45 degrees so that we're facing west. To the winds of the west, Archangel Michael, come lend us your courage to move us beyond our fears, purify our intentions, shield us and our loved ones from all harm, and surround us with your blue cloak of protection. Let's just take a wee bow there. Okay, now we're facing north, turning round again. To the winds of the north, Archangel Gabriel, come bring us your clear message of wisdom. Help us see our highest and best truth. Help us see our highest and best way forward. Help us follow our bliss. And turning round to the east now. To the winds of the east, Archangel Uriel, bringer of the dawn, help us to see the truth of our wholeness and interconnectedness. Shine your fiery light to illuminate our vision. Bring us peace. And now if you all like to just go down and touch the ground with both your hands. Gaia, Mother Earth, thank you for holding us, nurturing and feeding us. Thank you for being the mother that is always there for us. We come for the healing of all your children in every realm. Those are our relations. And if you'd like to now stretch your hands right up to the sky. Father Heaven, great infinite spirit, God, Goddess, all that is, great company of angels, known by so many names, thank you for bringing us together and allowing us to sing the song of life in this moment now. Thank you. And just take a moment to sit down, and you will notice that you have opened your healing space. Okay, so what we've done there is we've brought the angels in to our homes. Okay, we're all doing it together, and basically all you have to do at the end is just basically go around every corner and say thank you. So you start off with the south. Don't do it just now. You just say thank you. And to the west, thank you. It doesn't matter if you forget, it's Archangel Michael in the west. And to the north and to the east, thank you. And then you thank Gaia and you thank Father Heaven. Okay, and that should closing the space down. But if you feel that you would like to keep that space open a wee bit longer, feel free. Okay, so all you have to do is go around the four corners again and just say thank you and touch the ground. And thank you to Gaia, and thank you to Creator, and that's the healing space closed. Okay, so you can do it if you want to at the end of this evening, or if you want to just keep your healing space open that little bit longer, that's up to you. But we will get some angelic message through here. There's no doubt about that this evening. Thank you for letting me do something a little bit different. And I hope you enjoyed that and the words make sense. And what I'll do is I will put that in the post of the event, okay? Because it's something that's quite sacred, to be honest with you. So I'm just deleting it because that's a sacred thing, that's been complete. But what I will do is post it into the event tonight for you to see. Does that make sense? So you just go back into monthly meditation and you'll see I've posted it there because I've got rid of it from my Facebook page because it's sacred. Okay. Only to be shared with special people, you see.
I screenshotted it, so I've got it.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind at all. And where I got that from is that at one point I learned the runic key, and I can teach the runic key actually. And it was a type of shamanic healing. And there's two versions of that prayer. One was for the power animals, and one was for the angels. And I really resonated with the angels. And I've done many meditations using this, and you'll feel the energy of the angels all around you tonight, helping you, assisting you in everything that we're doing. It's a very beautiful thing to do. Okay, let's do some meditating. So what we're going to do is just close our eyes and get nice and comfortable. Yep, just adjust yourself, make yourself nice and comfortable. Be aware of the contact between your body and whatever's supporting it this evening. If your feet are on the ground, just allow your feet to relax and feel the contact between your feet and the earth below. And if you're lying down, just imagine that your feet are connected to the ground. We're going to relax our tummy and we're going to take a few soft but deep breaths into the tummy. Just really let your tummy soften and expand as you inhale. And as you exhale, let your body relax further. Taking another deep breath into your tummy. And enjoy relaxing with the out breath. Now, a nice deep breath into your tummy. And I'm just going to allow you to take a few full body breaths in your own time. Just breathing as deeply as you can. And if at all possible, inhale through your nostrils and exhale through your mouth. So we're just going to follow the circuit of the breath, a few full body breaths. Noticing the in-breath through the nostrils, breathing into the tummy. Feel your chest rise, and as you exhale, allow your tummy to relax and notice the out-breath, the warmth of the out-breath as you release through your mouth. Just taking our time, a few deep, full body breaths. I'm going to deepen that breath a little bit further now, and we're going to do 5-8 breath. So we're breathing in through our nostrils for 5. We're holding the breath for 2. And then we're releasing the breath through our mouth for 8, releasing all the residual air in your chest so that you feel that the last 7, 8 is a gasp. And that allows you to take a really deep breath in through your nostrils again. Breathing in for 5. Holding the breath for 2. And releasing all the air from your lungs, all the residual air for 8. And if you become distracted, bringing your mind back to the breath by counting the breath. Breathing in for 5, holding for 2, and releasing for 8. Taking a few more 5 to 8 breaths. And as you release, allow your whole body to relax. Really notice the contact between your body and whatever's supporting it this evening as you exhale. That's wonderful. And just allow yourself to relax now, to drop the effort, to drop the deep breathing, and take a moment just to be aware of your body just now and how it's feeling. Gently scan the body and take a moment to notice if you're holding on to any tension anywhere in your body, whether it be your neck or your shoulders, your chest, your digestive system, your back, your legs. And gently breathe into that tension. Just allow yourself to experience it for a few moments. Breathe into it and feel the tension begin to dissolve, begin to soften and relinquish with each breath. That's beautiful. And we're just going to practice the scan that we did last month in October. So I'd like you just to bring your awareness up to your crown just now. And I'd like you to imagine that what we're going to do just now is we're going to pull any energies that we no longer want, that no longer serve us, any tension, any energies, we're going to pull them down the body. And before we do it, if I can just explain that what we're going to do is let those energies flow down our body and just sit at our feet for a few moments, okay? And then we're going to clear them. So I'd like you to imagine just now that you're literally pulling any tension or any negativity from your head, from your crown, from your brain. Imagine it flowing down your body. Imagine any tension, any negativity in your forehead, just being pulled out, flowing down the body. Any tension in your jaw, imagine it flowing down your body. any tension around your ears, any tension around your throat and your neck. Just feel the energy beginning to flow down the body. If there's any tension or negativity or worries, cares, concerns in your shoulders, just imagine you're pulling them just now and they're flowing down your body. Imagine that any tension in your upper arms is beginning to flow down the body, your lower arms and your hands. You feel the energy building up, it becomes more tingly as we continue. Bringing your mind back to your neck and just imagine that we're pulling any tension from the spine now all the way down the body, releasing it. It's flowing down towards your feet. Imagine any tension in your upper back being pulled down your body, in the middle back, and any tension from your lower back now, you're energetically pulling it out and allowing it to flow down your body. Imagine that any tension that you're holding on to in your chest, your lungs, your heart is flowing down your body now. Any tension or discomfort in your tummy, digestive system, is all flowing down your body, flowing down the torso. Imagine that you're pulling any tension or discomfort from your hips and it's flowing down towards the ground. From your buttocks and it's flowing down towards the ground. Imagine that you're pulling any tension just now, any discomfort or negativity from your thighs, your upper legs, and your knees, the great emotional shock absorbers. Imagine that you're pulling that down your legs just now. Imagine any remaining tension from your shins and your calves being pulled, flowing down towards the ground, from your ankles and your feet. Imagine any tension, any negativity just flowing out of your feet just now. Take a moment to notice the energy sitting around your feet. It's like a big puddle of negative energy or tension. I'd like you to imagine right now that you're pulling a big plug. Okay, and literally pull it, or do it in your third eye, like pulling the plug in the bath. Pull the plug, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let all that energy flow down into the ground. You may have noticed the energy becoming more draggy and kind of quite tense, actually, quite intense as it flows down. But notice how you're feeling now as you've let go of that. We're going to put our roots down into the soil this evening. So just imagine that you're sending a beautiful taproot down from each foot just now. It's flowing through the foundations, connecting with Mother Earth. And your roots are growing down into the soil. Imagine your roots going down through all the layers of the earth and connecting with the heart of Gaia this evening, the heart of Mother Earth. And we're going to take a few more deep breaths. And as we inhale, we're going to pull up the energy from the earth below, bringing the minerals, the elements, and everything that we need from the earth below up into our body. Feel that energy now beginning to flow into the soles of your feet. Feel that energy being pulled up your legs. Imagine that you're pulling the energy up your shins and your calves, allowing your feet, your ankles, and your lower legs to relax, your knees to be soft. Take another deep breath. Keep pulling that earth energy up through your roots, allowing it to flow up into your thighs now, flowing into your hips, flowing into the base of your spine. And imagine that that energy is beginning to transfer up the spine, flowing through all the chakras, all the way up to the crown. And at the same time, imagine that your roots are pulling more earth energy up, and that energy is flowing into your digestive system, flowing up your body, through all the organs of your torso and flowing up towards your chest, filling the kidneys, the adrenals, the bladder with this beautiful earth energy. Imagine that you're pulling it further up now into your lungs, into your liver, into your heart, up into your throat. Imagine that energy now beginning to flow across your shoulders, beginning to run down your arms and out of your hands as we channel some earth energy. It's beautiful. Let's take another deep breath together, pulling up more energy from the earth. And just imagine a beautiful glowing ball of light beginning to spin clockwise at your base chakra just now. And imagine that glowing ball of light becoming red, like the autumn leaves. And imagine that that ball of light is beginning to spin clockwise as you open your base chakra. And just affirm to yourself just now, I am safe and grounded. Take another deep breath, pulling the energy up through your roots and allow it to flow up into your sacral chakra. And imagine a beautiful glowing ball of light once again beginning to spin clockwise. And imagine anything orange, like the orange autumnal leaves. Really feeling your sacral chakra open. And repeat and affirm to yourself, I enjoy the pleasures of life. Breathing and pulling up more earth energy up through your roots and feel it flow up into your solar plexus, and imagine a glowing ball of light beginning to spin clockwise. And imagine that glowing ball of light turning beautiful yellow, sunshine yellow, as we open our solar plexus. And we're going to affirm to ourselves, I am strong and know my worth. Imagine that you're pulling more energy up through your roots, feeling it flow up into your beautiful heart just now. And imagine a glowing ball of light beginning to spin clockwise in your chest, in your heart. And imagine that ball of light glowing green as it spins clockwise. And we're going to affirm for our heart, I am loved and I am loving. And as you take your next breath, pulling more earth energy up through your roots, feel that energy flow all the way into your throat. You may wish to swallow a cough to relax your throat. And imagine a glowing ball of white light beginning to spin at your throat, beginning to spin clockwise. And imagine that glowing ball of light beginning to turn blue, sky blue, as we open our throat chakra. And if you'd like to affirm to yourself, I speak and express my truth openly. Taking another breath and pulling the energy all the way up from the ground, from the heart of the earth, and all the way up now to your brow. And imagine a beautiful ball of light beginning to spin at your third eye. Imagine it now turning purple or violet as it spins clockwise as we open our inner eye. And affirm to yourself, I know who I am and I trust my intuition. I'm going to take one more deep breath, pulling up some more earth energy all the way up our body this time. And imagine it rising up to your crown just now. And imagine a glowing ball of white light Imagine it spin clockwise. You may literally feel it in your crown. As we open up our crowns, as we open ourselves up to divinity, and affirm to yourself, I am the divine, connected to all life in the universe. Let's take another deep breath, pull some more earth energy up, and feel the energy flow straight to your crown. Imagine it flowing out of your crown like a fountain of energy, surrounding your body in a beautiful protective bubble. And imagine, or have a little look and see what colour your bubble is tonight, what colours, and notice the energy all around you. I want you just to imagine that you're extending your consciousness upward, as if you're pushing with your mind upward. With your eyes closed, you may be gently looking up with your eyes closed, and imagine that you, that great ball of light that is you, is rising gently up to the ceiling, up through the roof, above your home, above your town, above the fireworks, through the clouds. Imagine you're traveling all the way through the universe. Imagine that you're traveling through the starry skies. Imagine that you're going through a golden hue. Imagine now that you're going up through some jelly-like substance, which can be any colour or any texture, up through the laws of the universe. And above your head just now, imagine that beautiful skylight with a pearly iridescent white light. Imagine that you're pushing yourself up through the skylight. Feel yourself going into this divine space of love and peace. And imagine that you're traveling to the very center of this energy, like the center of a star. And it feels sparkly and tingly. It feels as though we're surrounded by a diamond field of energy. Just take a moment to feel that energy, that divine presence. Breathe it in. Know that you're one with divine. And divinity is one with you. We are all one. And feel your whole body begin to expand. I'd like you to imagine just now that you're walking in this beautiful space and you're beginning to walk through a mist, a fog, but it's soft, it's warm, and it's gentle. And as you walk through it, suddenly you're walking on a beautiful lawn of green grass. Imagine that you're walking across this lawn, barefooted with the soft green grass underfoot, and a beautiful sunny day. And as you walk across the lawn, you notice 10 steps taking you down onto a shore. Imagine that you're stepping down each step one by one until you reach the shore, which is taking you onto the bank of a river. It's a shallow, warm river. Imagine that you're beginning to wade into the water. And imagine that you're lying on your back just now, your arms and legs spread out, floating perfectly, trusting and allowing yourself now just to gently be taken down this meandering path of the river, allowing yourself to go with the flow, to trust the flow. And imagine now that you've been brought onto a shore and you see 10 steps in front of you once more. Imagine that you're climbing each one of those 10 steps, one by one. And when you get to the top, you will see the entrance to your angelic garden tonight. It may be an arch, a gate, a wall, a hedge. Allow yourself to enter your garden and just have a little look and see how your garden's growing, what season it may be. if your garden looks as if it requires some work or effort, or if it's sitting pristine. See if you can notice any fruit or vegetables, whether the trees have leaves or otherwise. And as you wander around your garden, in front of you just now, you can see a bench. Allow yourself to sit on this bench. And we're going to ask the Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Mother Earth, and Creator of all that is, be with us for the next few moments in our garden to bring us comfort, to bring us love, to bring us healing, to bring us joy, and to bring you a message if you're open to receiving that this evening. Enjoy, relax, enjoy your angelic garden. And if you've received some guidance, thank the angels, whoever they may be, for the guidance. I would like you just to enjoy sitting on your chair, on your bench, in your garden. And again, I'm just going to run through it just so that you can really feel the healing of each of these angels and just notice the vibration that comes through you just now. Don't look at your screen, keep your eyes closed, you're in your beautiful garden. To the winds of the south, Archangel Raphael, come bring your emerald healing light to fill us. Help us let go of all that holds us back from our highest potential. Help us release the past that no longer serves us. We pray. Thank you, Raphael. To the winds of the west, Archangel Michael, come lend us your courage to move us beyond our fears. Purify our intentions, shield us and our loved ones from all harm, and surround us with your blue cloak of protection. To the winds of the north, Archangel Gabriel, come bring us your clear message of wisdom. Help us to see our highest and best way forwards. Help us to follow our bliss. To the winds of the east, Archangel Uriel, bringer of the dawn, help us to see the truth of our wholeness and interconnectedness. Shine your fiery light to illuminate our vision. Bring us peace. Mother Earth, Gaia, thank you for holding us, nurturing and feeding us. Thank you for being the mother that has always been there for us. We come for the healing of all your children in every realm. Those are our relations. And Father Heaven, creator of all that is, great infinite spirit, God, Goddess, all that is, great company of angels known by so many names. Thank you for bringing us all together tonight and allowing us to sing the song of life in this moment now in our beautiful garden. Thank you. Just allow yourself to receive some healing energy just now from the angels. I'm going to do some healing through the Creator, and I'm going to bring some more Reiki in so you relax there for the next 5 minutes. Enjoy. No effort required. And as you continue to receive this healing just now, you can sit back, relax, let yourself go. But if you feel you would like to clear some energies just now, you've got someone in mind, this has been requested this evening. So what we're going to do is we're going to call back in Archangel Michael. And we're going to think of someone who we wish to disconnect from, okay? Or a situation that you wish to disconnect from. And what I'd like you to do is just, Archangel Michael's helping you. I'd like you just to pull out cords, the ties, hooks from your, basically from your heart all the way down to your base chakra. Okay? Just keep pulling them out. If you feel that you need to disconnect for this moment from someone's energy or some energy, just keep pulling the cords, the hooks, the ties. keep pulling them. Okay. From your heart all the way down. What we're going to do is ask that any cords, hooks, or ties not of God's permission be pulled, removed, cleared, and cancelled. Archangel Michael is going to come in now with his blue flaming sword, and he's going to disconnect the ties that you have just been pulling. He's going to use his blue flaming sword to disconnect anything that is energetically draining you just now. And Archangel Michael is sending those energies to the Creator. And we're going to ask that any voids be filled with light and unconditional love. Enjoy a little more healing. Notice how your body's feeling after clearing any hooks, cords, ties, any toxic relationships, anything that was just a wee bit too much at this moment. Let's thank Archangel Michael. And thanking all the angels. Imagine that you're beginning to walk again through your garden, walking down to where you entered, walking down the 10 steps back on to the shore, allowing yourself to go into that gentle, warm river, shallow river that's so cleansing, so clearing. Let yourself float on your back. Seeing the blue sky above, the birds flying, as you trust the river to take you down its meandering path, surrendering all, trusting, and feeling yourself just gently being washed onto another shore. As you walk onto this shore, you dry automatically. And you notice 10 steps in front of you once more, taking each of the 10 steps up to the beautiful green lawn. Find yourself walking across that soft green grass underfoot. And imagine that you're going back through some mist, some fog. You're back into the pearly, iridescent white light. And you're in your beautiful bubble of protection. Imagine that you're dropping back down through the pearly, iridescent white light, through the diamond fields of energy. Imagine yourself coming back into the universe, traveling through the stars. Imagine them whiz by you, like being in a Star Trek movie. Imagine that you're going down through darker skies with less stars, down through more bright, colourful stars, galaxies, sacred geometry, as we travel through the universe. And imagine now that you can see the beautiful blue planet on the horizon with her magnificent sceneries and landscapes. Imagine that you're coming back down through any clouds way up high and back into the crisp evening sky, and finding yourself just gently coming back down into the space, into your home, noticing the contact between your body, whatever may be supporting it. Take a nice deep breath into your tummy, and as you exhale, imagine that you're sending all your energy down through your body, through the foundations, into the earth, into the soil, through the rocks, through the lava, through the water, through all the layers of the earth. Imagine your energy is connected to the heart of Gaia once more. And I invite you to take a nice deep breath and pull all that beautiful energy back up into your body. Feeling it flow into your feet and automatically transfer to every cell, molecule, and atom of your being. And in your own time, because that was a big, long meditation that took almost an hour, if you like to just wiggle your toes and your fingers, bring some gentle movement back into your body. And my favourite bit is always when you're ready, so have a big stretch upwards and keep those arms up in the air for a little while. Have a little yawn and pass it on. But keep those arms up in the air. Have a proper good stretch. Yeah. Give your wrists a shake. Yep. And of course, we like to do the funky dance. So maybe moving your shoulders, moving your hips. It's a Friday evening. Yep. Love to see you dance. And it's bringing your hands back together. And we're going to bow and thank all the archangels, Mother Earth, and Creator for all the healing. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Wow, that was glorious, beautiful, and very different from what we do in monthly meditation. I'm going to let you relax and have a wee breather, a wee break, 5 minutes just, if that's okay. It's quite astonishing the time, my goodness. I hope that was good for you. We'll do a wee bit of feedback when we get back, just a wee quickie. So it's a wee quickie break, and then we'll have part 2 of our evening. Okay, thank you so much. Enjoy your break. Make sure you have plenty of water or herbal tea or whatever it is that you're drinking this evening, and enjoy. Thank you. Hello and welcome back. I know I'm a little bit sharp back, but I noticed a few of you reappear. Yep. Hope you enjoyed your little refreshment there. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to your good health and happiness. Lovely. I hope you had a really nice experience there. I thought we'd just start with, first of all, before anything else, can I just say a very warm welcome to Camilla. Camilla from Italy. Hello, everyone. Give Camilla a wee wave. Camilla came on just as we were doing the prayer for our Angelic garden. So I said a wee hello, but I'm not sure if you caught it because sometimes the audio takes a wee minute to kick in. So I said welcome, Camilla, but I wanted just to welcome you formally. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone enjoyed. Should we do a wee bit of feedback, Claire? Just to see what you got from that, the healing or any even information that you got from that. I worked you harder than I thought I was going to work you. I thought we would just keep going and keep going and keep going. And I hope that was okay and in good order and allowing you to relax and get some healing in that sacred space. Okay, so Alison, do you want to go first? Sorry to ask you to go. You're the first box, so carry on.
Right. I don't know what is going on in my life right now. Luckily, I'm quite content and quite chilled, and I'm sure I got lots of healing. But of course, Amber, my daughter, appeared with no key with her dad. He came in. She had to go and do this, so I just switched my camera off, and that was me away making a cup of tea and having to chat. So I missed it all, and it was like Beirut here as well with the fireworks at one point. So,
would you?
But listen, I know I'll have got I will have got healing anyway, Jason. And half of why I'm here is because I just wanted to connect with you tonight. If I'm completely honest, so
thank you.
I'm fine.
I tell you what we'll do. You know, I will send you the recording. You can have that experience again. How about that?
That's a great idea.
I might just be really kind and just put it on, you know, not that everybody notices it anyway, but just maybe look out for it. Maybe that's what I'll do in this evening. It's just let everyone experience that. But certainly I'll send it to you.
Because it started off, it was great, you know, and I was like, and then the doorbell went, and then all the fireworks started going absolutely mental.
So I mean, do you know that reminds me of kind of, if you're, on your spiritual journey, I would say, have a do not disturb sign on your door. I know it's not so easy if you've got children and different things going on in your house. But whenever you're meditating, just tell everyone in the house, I'm meditating, do not disturb me under any circumstances, and have that wee sign on your door, so that no one interrupts you. I think it's quite a handy tip, actually. If you've got a busy house and you've got lots of children, or you're allowed to have your hour or two doing this. I always think it's great to switch the phone off and everything, and just let anyone Phil and I even do that. We'll say to each other, I'm away up to do some meditation. And it says, he says it to me, he says, I don't go up and disturb him every 2 minutes. I'm like, Phil, what about this? And it's like, he's got his headphones on and he's in the zone. So we just say to each other, I'm away up to the room, whatever room we choose to meditate. And we know, to leave each other to do that. Sometimes it's harder to get the boundaries, but you'll get this recording. Don't you worry. Don't you? And if you're feeling good, you felt the energy of it as well. And of course, you're right. You're totally right. 100%. The angels will have taken care of you. And there was a lot of healing, child. So I'm hoping you're feeling it. Thanks, Alison. I'm so sorry that you didn't get to. You will get to. You can play it back at some point. Next person's Catherine. Catherine, did you enjoy that? I know that you like the angels. I know you love connecting to the angels. Did you have a nice experience?
I think she's muted.
Yeah. I think she's looking to find how to unmute. You get a wee doofer. We can always come back to you, Catherine. I think that's
it.
Yes,
that's it, yeah.
You enjoy that?
Yeah. I was late at getting back there. I was dreaming. I was in a dream.
That's okay.
I just loved that. Yeah, it was it's very special, and I actually felt at one point just a slight brush, and I just thought, this is my late sister's birthday today. I just knew it was her.
Lovely.
And because we all loved angels, all my sisters and my brother as well. And that was quite early on. So I was just thought it was a lovely, lovely journey.
Beautiful.
And I got an awful lot out of the whole experience. Yeah, I love angels.
Yeah.
I just think they're always around. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. And I could actually see them around you while I was holding space, and I could see wings and all sorts of things going on. So that's why I'm saying let's do some feedback. I mean, you felt them brush your face now. That's lovely. I think that's very angelic, because it's like your mum gently strokes your face when you're a baby.
Yeah, well, it could have been my mum. I just thought.
Well, the angels do that too. That's who we were working with.
I really thought, well, that's my sister.
Excellent.
I don't know why.
Lovely, but because it was. That's why. Because it was. And that's beautiful. Wow.
Because I speak to her a lot. Well, I speak to a few people a lot.
I know the feeling.
Have gone so feel emotional. Feel really emotional. But it was a lovely, lovely journey. Yeah, lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, very spiritual and angelic, and yeah. And I was totally really relaxed, really sound.
Excellent.
I thought I would fall asleep, but I didn't. But I was really, and I loved all this. Just the whole night's been, it's my favourite.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. No wonder I love it so much as well. Excellent. Thanks for that beautiful feedback. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Yeah. And just as we were talking about last week as well, energy can never be destroyed. quantum
That's
physics shows us it all the time. You know, you can only change the form of energy. So if we're a healer, for example, what we're doing is we're taking an energy that's maybe negative and we're changing its form and releasing it from us. You know? But also when someone goes to spirit, you know, the energy's just changed in form from the physical body to spirit. You know, there's no destroying us, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I totally believe that.
Nothing can. Yep, and it's lovely. When I mean, we Shauna's funeral the other day. I've got my Aunt May sitting up on the windowsill, and not literally. I've not.
No.
I lost my dear Aunt May a year ago. She's not. I don't keep her up on the windowsill. So you're sitting up.
Oh, but I know what you mean.
But the window was only a wee bit. She fell out the window just before we went to the funeral. I mean, there was no other windows open that would have been possible. You know, she was showing us that she was with us.
Yeah, she was here.
And that was quite amazing. Aunt May fell out the window. And we were telling everyone afterwards when we were, and we were really laughing about it. It was brilliant. It was just so nice to know.
That.
and I have an angel sitting next to her as well. You know, a crystal angel. And as I say, she fell out the window. But she didn't smash. She landed gently on the flowers underneath, you know. And Phil went out and picked her. And I was just delighted at that. It's like, oh, I know that you are with me.
Definite.
You are with me today. Beautiful. It's so comforting, isn't it? I enjoyed seeing that wee story there. Thank you. Thanks very much indeed. Sorry, I'm a bletherer.
So am I.
Jill, do you have a good one with that? I know you enjoy spiritual garden, but how was your angelic garden tonight?
It was lovely. There was a few messages came through, which is usual with me.
Good.
There was the black lava, a band of black lava, and the person who's doing the backstabbing, they'll be dealt with. So that's fine. I don't need to worry about them.
Wonderful.
The flowers are more just about to burst, and then there was a gap, and then there was a wall, all low walls, and over that was golden oats. And the gap is basically, I need to grab every opportunity to get training because there's some sort of exam at the end of November. So I haven't got a lot of work on the books in November. And I should really use this time to get as much training on anything. It was like a, you know, when sometimes if you haven't got a trolley, you just put things like pizza, cheese, everything, all these things on top. I was just grabbing anything, any training at all, just grab it. Was basically
like supermarket sweep.
It was just like that, without the trolley anymore. It was piling up, but anything, just grab everything and anything, because at the end of November then there'll be some sort of exam, so whether that's an interview or something for something that's coming. And the so that's the gap, and I think the gap is maybe the time where the golden oats come in depends on what I do in November. So it'll be further away if I don't do the training.
Yeah, I understand. Can I just say something else actually? And you know, maybe some of you zoned out at the point where I did it, but we've done a special clearing because it was requested by one of our group members tonight to do this. Now, you've said that backstabbing will be dealt with. We got Archangel Michael in and we were pulling cords, hooks and ties, okay? And we asked him to come in with his blue flaming sword and cut them, and it sounds like they've been cut. Okay, so that person can't drain you or stab you in the back and you're divinely protected. And Archangel Michael has put his blue cloak of protection all around you right now, Jill. And all the angels are going to assist you in all that you've got to do. Thanks for sharing all that with me. An amazing journey. Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Kirstine, how did you enjoy your angelic garden?
It was lovely as ever, Jason. I got through there and there was spring again, same as the last time we did the garden meditation. But I sat down and I had a sense of a lot of healing happening, which is what I feel that I'm in need of tonight. I'm a bit achy today and have been all day, and I just felt there was a lovely healing going on. But I had a blue kind of, it was like a tunnel, and then you did the clearing bit, and I thought that it was a sword. That's what it was.
Yeah, Archangel Michael, for
Like,
sure.
I was watching this blue. I thought that's a blue. It's a pillar. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I get the sense that that's what it was when you, as soon as you said it, and I was clearing and pulling it like mad.
Ah, brilliant. That's fantastic. Absolutely. And are you feeling a little bit lighter?
Yes, I am definitely feeling a bit lighter for it.
Excellent. Brilliant. I'm bringing in lots of love right now for every one of you. Thank you. That's just wonderful. It's really nice. The more we practice it, the more we can get a wee bit visual. And, you know, it's never quite the same in what we do. And if you just sat there and let the angels do a healing with you, that's perfect. You know, you didn't have to get anything. But that's really lovely. I'm so glad that you saw that. Thank you so much for sharing it with us as well, Christine. Amazing. Hi, Christine. I'm going to have to move a wee bit quicker because the time's flying tonight. Christine, did you enjoy that with the angels tonight? You have to unmute yourself. Sorry.
There we go. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Oh,
No, I was a bit emotional. I actually lost a good friend about 2 weeks back there, Jason, and I find I've been doing a lot of walking, getting out to nature, and I found that's where I was, like through autumn again, you know, just autumn leaves and trees. But I got this, and I don't know if it was like a rock formation, but just thinking it may have been a sword, like I wasn't sure what it was. It came to a point, but whether it was like a temple type thing, and it was all crystals. It was beautiful, but I'm confused as to what it was. And then I was kind of meandering inside, but it was like the trees in the forest, but it was dark.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but just seeing a sword, the symbolism, it felt there was something there, but I don't quite understand what it was. But it was like rock formation, and whether it was an ancient kind of tool come temple, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Crystals around it.
Beautiful.
Whether it's symbolic, I don't know. But
Well, when we do spiritual garden, I know it was angelic garden tonight. It was different from spiritual garden, but the whole thing is symbolic too, because you've been shown where you're at in your life right now, and you know that the season, so it's autumn, so it's about resting, it's about getting into nature, it's about you working with crystals, it's about you connecting with a big rock in the earth, and that rock grounding you into the earth right now and holding you, you know. But inside that rock is a temple, and I think that's your place of worship, you know, to the universe, for your gratitude, for your everything. I think that there is symbolism comes through. How else would we understand these experiences? But that sounds really aligned with where you're at right now. And you know, if we put the recording on, try it again and see what you get next time. Which is quite lovely as well. Thanks for sharing that. Definitely get yourself, play with your crystals and get into nature as much as you can. And to enjoy the leaves falling off the trees and going through them all, crunchy leaves and everything. Enjoy autumn.
Oh, thank you so much. Jason, can I just say my confidence has went, and I've been asked to, I've been doing a bit of volunteering, but there's some group, and I've thought about doing a wee meditation just like that before the walk and get out, but I don't know what's happened. My confidence is just depleted at the minute, but maybe that's what I need to do, get into that, which I feel is a wee bit an uncomfortable situation, just to get back out there. So maybe that's a wee message.
Yeah, also, you know, if you want some assistance, give me a wee shout and we do that out with this. But
so
no
good.
problem to have a wee meeting at some point, definitely. But I think what you're getting as well is get into nature and the answers will be there, you know.
Yeah.
And
Feels
it's
going
about
that way.
jotting down wee points, you know, and that's how I develop my meditations. Just jot down wee points. Other than other than the theta meditation, everything that I do has been my own creation. So
It'll
you
come
just,
naturally, you
it'll
think?
cut it well, it does, but you know,
Yeah.
sometimes we need a few wee points. Yeah, but don't worry, because you're going to be doing some amazing work with me soon, and I can give you a wee hand with that. So all good.
Look forward to it.
Okay,
Thank you so
thank you.
much.
Thanks so much. Marion, how did you get on with that tonight?
I really enjoyed that. I mean, I have to be honest. I don't know anything about angels and things like that, so it's like I've never read about it, and I'm quite a academic kind of logical kind of person that way. Even in my therapy, it's all evidence based, but I go with it. But when I went into my garden, I was like, oh, I'm in the wrong garden because this is just all earth that's upturned, you know, like a farmer's field, and it's like being ploughed, and I was like, oh, this isn't very bonny. What's this about? You know, there's no many flowers, although there was lots of older trees, and I couldn't work it out. But then when I sat on the bench, like you said, and the angel come, and in my drawer, I got a absolute bargain at the end of the summer, autumn, of seeds that were ridiculously cheap, you know, like 20 pence a packet. Like I got, should have been like £7-8, and I got for £1.50 a whole load of them because I want to do vegetable planting next year in my little garden. And that's what came to mind. It was like the seeds in the drawer, and I could see quite clearly months on the back of the packet. So I kind of got a sense of there's a time for planting and a way to plant, you know, as well. So that was why it was all churned up, and it was all, like I say, it didn't look very bonny, but it's because it's not the time to plant some things.
Yes.
It was just to kind of have the earth. So that really spoke to me. That was really good. And I noticed at the beginning, I jumped a couple of times because the fireworks were like crazy here. And they were still going on, but I never jumped again. Like as it went on, I could hear them, but they weren't phasing me. They weren't with me. They were just kind of out there.
Yeah.
And that was a kind of detached feeling that I haven't felt before, but I wasn't worried about it.
No, that's brilliant. That's meditation.
It was lovely.
That's meditation. That's you making peace with your environment so that you can be one. You know, when we meditate, we become one. And, you know, we've got to become one with our feelings, with the sounds, with the distractions, with the noises. And when you know, even though there were big bangs and you could jump off your chair and they weren't affecting you, that's because you were one. You were really grounded and really centered. And I love what you described there as well. I can see it myself. And, you know, some fields are being ploughed at the moment. You know, that's what's happening out there. And actually the raw earth, I'm saying, get your hands in the soil, get your hands dirty. That's my advice for you tonight, is get your hands dirty. What I'm going to do to get my hands dirty this weekend is I'm going to plant loads and loads of daffodils and my big planters. So I'm looking forward to, you know, just getting some compost, topping them all up and putting all my bulbs in. And also, I think what it's showing you, because it's the new moon in Scorpio just now, I think it's showing you it's actually time for you to start manifesting. Get clear in your head what you want to come your way. Because right now it's almost like a blank canvas. And get clear in your mind exactly what you want. And if we don't say to the universe what we want, we get whatever's thrown at us. And that's not our choice. So we have to get clear what we want. We have to ask for what we want. You know, we have to be clear in our vision as to what we want as well. I don't know if that was Eric in the background there. So,
Oh yeah, do you know what? I don't know what's happened because he was quiet right through that whole thing, and he wasn't hiding, scared, nothing. But since we've all started talking, he doesn't whistle this time of night. He really doesn't. This isn't bedtime and he knows it. But I don't know why he's whistling. What was the reason? Should be coming around the mountain. And he's happy, he's singing.
Yeah,
but
well, the angels
he's
are
not
just
sleeping.
The angels are in your house right now and everyone else's house, of course, because we all done the prayer together. So yes, it's an angelic special tonight, definitely. And you know, there are many angels and archangels, and you know, I think we all have our own personal guardian angel that's with us for life. But remember, free will, it's only when we ask for help that we get it. They won't help unless you ask. You know, so you know, the angels are beautiful and you know, depicted in so many different ways. You know, like, for example, the angels that showed that Christ was coming, for example, that love was coming into the earth, that a new conscience was coming into the earth, if you're biblical, you know. But each angel has its own unique healing properties. And I think the four that we've chosen, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, and Uriel, I think those ones are covering it all. You know, my hair's just stood up there, all the way up my body, my legs, and everything when I said their names. So believe me, there's a different vibe going on tonight. There's lovely, and I'm glad that you and Eric enjoyed it. And I hope that was okay, just to give you my understanding of your experience, and you get it better than I do. But I think that you were showing quite a few things there, and it's all good. It really is all good. I think there's a clear canvas right now, and you're more powerful than you think. So you make your intentions really clear and actually ask for support, and your seeds will grow beautifully when they should. And you're right, there's the right time to plant everything, and it's the right time to ask for things and to do things. And right now, rest, but have a wee think. What is it? This blank canvas. What do I want to create on this canvas? And see what comes to you. The angels are with you. We'll do a wee bit more work. And thank you so much indeed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Glad that you enjoyed it. You're very welcome. Lisa, you're next. Did you enjoy that, Lisa? Is that a wee bit different?
I absolutely loved it. You know, I love the angels. I think I was slightly ahead of you because I was imagining the things before you were saying them.
Perfect.
I was in the garden and my late grand had came through and she was cuddling me.
Oh.
And I think the message she was giving me was just reassurance, everything's going to be okay, and that she's watching over me.
That's wonderful. That is beautiful. Excellent. Excellent. You're looking great for it as well. You look really like very, very relaxed. You know, you were at the beginning, but I can see something happen to you.
Oh, I feel amazing now. I feel much better just with that alone. I coming back down through the diamond fields. I was grabbing all the energy. I was being a bit greedy. I was like saying, "Give me it."
Good. You've got to ask for it. Yeah, fill your bags, fill your boots, bring it all back home. Absolutely, totally.
Back, it's all mine.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for your feedback there. That's beautiful. Very comforting. Lovely. Very comforting. Just like Catherine, very, very comforting. Beautiful. Camilla, how did you do with that? How did you get on with that?
I loved it as always, Jason. To be honest, I drifted away at one point. Sorry, my cat. But I was like half following you, half dreaming, and then I would hear you again. Then I was sleeping, but it was like really, really good as always.
Excellent, thank you.
I love the idea of the pulling the cords, like the bad energies. I love that. Yes. And also the
Beautiful, beautiful. Because it was a healing space tonight, it is a wee bit different, and I'm still sending you all Reiki, so you know everyone's getting all this healing. And if you were just there in your garden and you drifted away, that's fine. That's what was supposed to happen. But we were very well prepared before we did go to the garden. You know, we were taking full body breaths. We were connecting with the earth. We opened all our chakras up. We pulled all the energies. We went all up, all the way up. We expanded through everything. And incidentally, if you're wondering, when we're doing the theta meditation and you got through the stars, that's when you're going up through the angelic fields. So when we go up through the stars, you're going up through the ancestors first of all, spirit. But when I take you a bit further up through the stars, that's the angel, the guardian angels. That's all the really high frequency energy and divine beings of light, Buddha and Christ. So it's lovely. I think, we've all done a really good job tonight. And if you...
I'm going to have to leave you because my battery is about to die.
Okay. We'll see the recording. We'll see the last wee bit. I'll plug yourself in, but thanks, Lisa. Lovely to see you. Loads of love. Thanks,
love
Lisa.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. So glad that you enjoyed, Camilla. Thank you. And Carol, did you have a nice time with Angelic?
It was summertime. So even a few days ago when we did the other garden, it was definitely autumn time because there was loads of leaves and but I was meant to play in the leaves and things like that. So, but yeah, it was summertime and yeah, it was bright and sunny. And then I didn't get messages, but I just like had colours. It's usually colours I noticed, and it was like kind of like light blue and then kind of white-ish, and just felt really peaceful and calm and just just relaxed and at peace and calm and just it felt nice. Really, I really enjoyed it.
Excellent. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for your feedback. I mean, I can't believe it's like 10 to 9. I don't know what's happened. Tonight is not, normally we do so much more, don't we? I know we did a lot. I think it was really important to get the feedback there, though, wasn't it? It was important to talk about our experiences. I've been sending, I'll continue. What I'll do is after meditation nights, just continue to send some healing if you need a wee bit more. It was really quite a different routine. So I've got 10 minutes left to play, okay? And I'm thinking, what are we going to do in 10 minutes? My goodness, I need to be careful and look at the clock while I'm doing it because it will disappear. But you know what? I thought we'd just do just a tiny wee bit of metta. That's what's came to my mind just now. Metta Bhavana, which is the Buddhist method of cultivating human compassion and kindness. And we'll just do a very abbreviated version of it. How about that? Okay, just a wee 10 minutes. Okay, so whether you've done it before, I'm going to guide you through it. I'm not going to explain. I'm just going to talk you right through it as we are right now. Is that okay? I'll be 10 minutes with it. It's a different way to end our evening, but I will continue to send Reiki for an hour once I'm finished. And you'll feel that flowing through. And I think everyone got the healing in their garden tonight.
Yes.
So thank you. Okay, make yourself nice and comfortable. If you want to close your eyes, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, just allow your whole body to completely relax. Really notice the contact between your body and whatever's supporting it this evening. Take another deep breath. Allow your muscles to relax even further. Let yourself sink into the chair, to the bed. What we're going to do is imagine that we're talking to our inner child right now. And we're talking to ourselves. A lot of people find this a little bit difficult. So what we're going to do now is imagine that we're talking to our inner child. Imagine your inner child to be right in front of you right now. And of course, you are the inner child. And I'd like you to wish your inner child well. Just say to yourself, I wish you well.
I wish you well.
I wish you well. Notice how you feel as you wish yourself and your inner child well this evening. Just dropping in the mantra every few breaths, I wish myself well. And again, imagine your inner child, imagine yourself as a child, and maybe how vulnerable you felt as a child at times. Wish your inner child well. Wish yourself well. Notice how it feels. I wish myself well. And now imagining that you're talking to your inner child. Of course, you're talking to yourself. And tell your inner child, I wish you happiness. I wish you happiness. And notice how that feels to wish yourself happiness. We don't do it all the time. I wish myself happiness. drop in the mantra, happy. And now we're going to wish our inner child and ultimately ourselves freedom from all suffering. You could call it enlightenment. I wish myself freedom from all suffering. Notice how that feels. Imagine you're telling your inner child, I wish you freedom from all suffering. I wish myself enlightenment. And normally when we do the metta, we work through 5 different stages of it. But what we're going to do is just jump to the 5th stage, okay? And what we're going to do is wish one another well, everyone in our group tonight, including Lisa that's left us. We're just going to say, I wish you well. Notice how it feels as you wish Alison, you wish Catherine, Jill, Christine, Carol, Camilla, Marion, and Lisa well. And notice how you feel as we all wish one another well. I wish you well. I wish you well. Notice how that feels, wishing each other well and knowing that we're all wishing one another well this evening. I wish you well. We're now going to wish one another happiness. I wish you happiness. And notice how you feel as you wish one another happiness. And notice how you feel as everyone is wishing you happiness this evening. I wish you happiness. Happiness. And now dropping the mantra to one another. I wish you all freedom from all suffering. I wish you enlightenment. Notice how good it feels to wish each other freedom from all suffering, enlightenment. And notice how it feels when we're all wishing each other enlightenment this evening. I wish you enlightenment. And we're just going to take a moment to wish all sentient beings well, to wish everyone on the planet well. I wish you well. Notice how you feel. You're wishing every man, woman, and child on this planet well. Without exception, I wish you well. We're going to wish all sentient beings happiness. Every man, woman, and child on this planet, I wish you happiness. Happiness. And notice how you feel. You may notice and feel the love expand. I wish you happiness. And we're going to wish every person, every boy, every girl, every child, every woman, every man on this planet enlightenment. I wish you freedom from all suffering. Every sentient being on the planet. I wish you freedom from all suffering. That's beautiful. Let's take a deep breath into the tummy. And as you exhale, just imagine that you're sending your energy down into the ground, again, down through your feet, down through the foundations, into the soil. Imagine your energy flowing through the soil, the rocks of the earth, the crystals, the minerals, the elements, the ley lines, all the layers of the earth. And imagine just now that there's a huge anchor in the very center of the earth, the heart of Gaia. Imagine that your energy is beginning to wrap around that anchor, twine around that anchor. Just notice you're being pulled gently into the earth, being held gently by Mother Earth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close down the healing space. You could keep yours open if it's your intention, but I'd like to say thank you to Archangel Raphael for all the healing. Myself and my friends just touch the ground to the south. I'm looking at the west now and I'm saying thank you to Archangel Michael for cleansing us, protecting us, for healing us, for clearing the cords. I'm now facing to the north and saying thank you to Archangel Gabriel. And then I go east and say thank you to Archangel Uriel. I'm going to touch the ground and say thank you, Mother Earth, thank you, Gaia, for holding us, for keeping us, for protecting us. And I'm going to say thank you to Father Heaven, creator of all that is, God, Goddess, known by so many names, and I'm going to thank Creator for bringing us all together tonight and allowing us to sing the song of life in this moment now. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. It's been amazing to be in your company. Thank you so much. I do feel as if I've had a night out in. I'm going to continue to send you Reiki for a good bit. So if you want to relax or do whatever you want to, in the next couple of minutes, you'll feel that Reiki energy coming through. So you'll all get a complete Reiki treatment as well. But thank you very much for joining us. Sleep well tonight. The Reiki is a good thing tonight because the energies, have not been allowing people to sleep so well this last week. There's so many things going on. So we've got big meteor showers. They always play havoc with your sleep, believe me. New moons also do the same. We've had solar storms. That's why we've been seeing all the northern lights. Oh, the heavens have just been going bonkers, haven't they? So I'm going to send you all an hour of Reiki to help you sleep tonight. You can let me know how you're getting on. And thank you for joining me. It's been absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I can't believe that we've only got one more monthly meditation left of 2021. But we'll do something different as we always do in December. Yes, that is next month. Thank you, everyone. Alison, you were going to say something there?
Yeah, I think we should have a party.
Yes.
Me too. Actually, I was thinking that we could have in 2 parts. We could do our meditation and we could maybe have a little Reiki rave. You know how we did some Reiki raves when it was lockdown? You don't know, Mary, but I had everyone dancing in the living rooms while I was sending them Reiki during the lockdown. That's how many of us brought in the bells last year, because I haven't anyone been on their own
Yes.
in the bells.
Yes.
So
I remember that.
So we might have a 3-hour session next time in December and make it optional if you want to join the last hour, which is a party and a little bit of Reiki dancing. We can certainly do that. Would everyone quite fancy doing that?
Definitely. Yeah.
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 Sounds like a plan, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
we can have mincemeat pies and we can have a little break and all share them with each other instead of going their own ways and having a break. That sounds like a lovely idea. Absolutely beautiful. And we'll get lots of meditations done and then we'll have an hour you know, where we can do some Reiki dancing. And I'll have a set on Spotify. You know, you plug it in, I'll send you the set. You can play it through your own speaker system, your own thing at home. You know, it doesn't have to be through this computer. I'll create a set for y'all, for us all to dance and select tunes that for different frequency for all your chakras. And we'll do lots of Reiki. I'll send you the set prior to it, and you just use your own device and you put the sound off on your computer and have your tunes pumping. That sounds like a great December monthly meditation. I'm ready. Wonderful. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for your
Thank
suggestions.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jason.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Night, night, and enjoy the recording. Enjoy watching it back.
I will.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye,
thanks,
everyone.
everyone. Night, night. Lots of love to you. See you later. Thank you. Night, night. Bye, Carol. Bye, Christine. Bye, everyone.